Alright, hello and welcome back everybody. It is I again. It's been a couple of days since I last played. I actually did a ZG, I'll show you some footage of that later. And I got a few very sexy upgrades from ZG, including this very sexy looking polearm thingy over here. And I'm happy about that. And I picked up a couple of rings, some more attack power and hit rating, which yeah, is getting me towards where I'm supposed to go. We're also picking up all this money that I've been accumulating from auction house sales, which is great. Let me see if I can get into ZG, not ZG, into Molten Core. Let's see if I can join someone to do a Molten Core with, because it's important to start getting those tokens and work towards the tier 1R license. That's going to take some time to get done. So whenever, yeah, every week just try to hop into a Molten Core. You normally need like 6 tokens, so technically you need to kill Ragnarok 6 times in order to upgrade your license. Right now I do have tier 1R, which we got together by doing Stratholme. Not Stratholme, BRD, and that's good. That took some tokens of mastery and some other poops. Let's see. Oh, the guys are already in Molten Core, so let's get ourselves in there as quickly as possible. The bots are saying jokes. One that's asking if some bot can say a joke, and the bot is like, oh sure, here goes. From Molten Core to Thunder Bluff, our love is wow-tastically tough. Who needs a melody when you've got lyrics as strong as a Torrent's love? Oh, I got some boss stuff. Oh, they're doing Lucifron. Yeah, that was more like a haiku or something, I'm not sure. Not very funny. This bot is fired. But okay. Oh, I did, we're close to 500 gold, guys. So that's good, because I want us to start working towards getting the dungeon license, because I think at least one character on your account should have the full tier 5 dungeon license. They're very good. You'll see over time why that is. But each upgrade will cost 500 gold on top of a bunch of materials and stuffs. So I don't think it's hard to make money. I mean, I was at what? Yeah, 245 from basically what we sold from. I guess I did the ZG and I saw some things from there, but mostly it was from our Stratholme run and some BRD runs. So I don't even know. Just like throw whatever you want on the auction house and money comes, bros. You don't have to worry about it. And God forbid if I'm trying at all, because I'm very casual about playing this, basically, which is, I think, is very normal because I have stuff to do. So, yeah. Just casually log in, do a dungeon, do a raid, show up for some raids, team up with some of these other guys, and money comes. And about the tokens for upgrading the raid license, it's just going to require boss kills. Right now we have to kill Ragnaros to get our tier 2R license. We need 6 tokens, which means 6 kills normally. However, there's a chance increase based on how many real people or different real people have in the group. And if you have at least 5, or well, the chance increases, but if you have 5, let's say you get 2 tokens. Everybody can loot the token, so instead of taking 6 kills, you take only 3. And that sort of thing, which is very nice and welcome, I think. So it's not going to be a huge effort. I believe it's just a matter of showing up and grouping up with people. Other people do want you in the raid. Usually what happens is that they reserve legendaries and that sort of thing, which is more than fine, considering that they're usually paying for the raid and all that sort of thing. There's probably a better way to jump down here, but it doesn't really matter. The other way is more dangerous, so I don't really want to fail jumping when I have to get inside the raid. I have to turn in the quest. We haven't even turned in the quest. We just did the attunement. There we go. Attunement done. Go in. Bada bing, bada boom. I still have the spirit of Zandalar. Cool, 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 cool. I think we're gonna have to do some skippies here. Not sure. Yeah. Some skipper dips. I don't think I can skip a dip past the Score Hound because he is higher level, which means his threat range is higher. So the moment I jump down there, he's just gonna bite my ass, and I don't really want that. So maybe one that will... Oh, there we go. Summon me. Perfect. Thanks. The bots are buffed and all, so I don't really need to use consumables. My consumables are not great anyway. Yeah, looks like I only missed one boss. No big deal. Apart from that, all is good, yeah. And looks like we might be ready. Looks like Wanda has a bunch of tier 5 Rs and stuffs, so no stress-a-reno there. I did empty out my bag so I can just receive whatever. Alright, let's get in there and do some damage. Don't stand in fire at this boss, so if you see a puddle of fire, go behind them still. So usually you have to be behind them because, well, usually he breathes on you, so that's the problem. But just in general, the bosses don't block and parry from behind. They can still dodge, but they, yeah, you have a higher chance of actually hitting them when you are behind the target, so that's good. So for all the good reasons, just watch your footing here. The bots do position themselves, so that's nice. My damage is basic. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Striker's mark. Yes, please. Yes, please, and thank you. Paladin stuff. I don't know. I guess I can green on some of this stuff for the money if I get lucky enough. Yeah, that neck. I can pick it up. Maybe I can do some tanking. I'm not sure. Typically, it's not the bestest idea to do some tanking. Well, it's a tanking stuff and nobody wants it, so I'll just pick it up for giggles. Oh, another claw. Yeah, it's all... Oh, I should not go. Yup, nope, nope, nope. I'm way too squishy. Maybe when I'm not so squishy, yes. Good things. Okay. Make sure you hug the wall when you go out of this caverns type of places. Also, dark iron could be farmed. You know what, guys? I am going to mine this because we're gonna need this. Actually, let me turn on my finding minerals stuff. Yeah, some here and there you might find some of these mines. We're gonna pick those up to get some reputation and do some crafting and that sort of thingy poops. Let's try to stay close to Wanda so we don't accidentally aggro things that we shouldn't be. I love the warrior, man. Like, something about charging in to a pack of mobs is very satisfying to me. It's very, very sexy. Oh, I got the striker's mark, everybody. Oof. Yes. I'll have to sort out my inventory later, though. so I won't be doing it now, but later on at the bank I'll just be looking at the items, see how I can mix and match and all this stuff. I am contributing with some damage. It's not like I'm completely terrible or... Well, okay, I am kind of terrible, but I'm not completely terrible, so it's like, yeah. Better than nothing, boys. Just helping. And the best way to help is not to die, basically, so don't make it harder. Just be kind of considerate. Dudes, do you think there's any chance... Let's help with this summoning stuff. Yes, perfect. Yep, we'll be picking some of this stuff up. Yeah, why not? Might as well, since we're here and we've got some downtime. Where's Wanda? So... Rhonda here, she's using... Oh, we're fighting the boss, hold on. Oops. Oops, don't stand in fire. Cool beans. And we got ourselves some stuff that I don't care about, some casting dagger that I don't want, some gauntlets that are for shamans, and some wrists that do give strength. A lot of it. Wow. Yes, yes please. I do want these bindings. They're actually very good. Oh yeah, so Wanda is using a Lucky Charm, and I made a change where Lucky Charms now are buffs that you can use on yourself. And not only do they increase the chance of you obtaining an eternal recipe by 1%, they also increase the chance to get more items from drops by 25%. And it adds up to the player bonus, which goes up to 100%, and the heroic bonus and the player only bonus, which are mutually exclusive, that also go up to 100%. And those two together, the player only bonus and the heroic bonus, they add up to 200%, which means triple loot. And this charm also adds up to that, to another 25%, which makes it a bonus of 225. So in total it's 325, meaning 3 times and a quarter more loot. Which, yeah, it's not necessarily a huge amount, but if you're hunting for legendaries and that sort of thing, it does maybe shave off a month or so off of you getting those. The legendaries being somewhere within the range of 6 months to get one without any bonuses. So you can imagine if you triple the chance of getting them, then you go to somewhere like, I don't know, 2 months or something. Or at least 2 to 3 months or something like that. Assuming that you do use these bonuses and all of that jazz. So that's pretty good, I think, because all the classes have legendaries. Some classes have multiple legendaries that they can obtain, like the warrior has Sulphurous Hammer, he has Thunder Fury. The paladin has Sulphurous Hammer, Thunder Fury, and in addition to... Are we fighting already? Hold on guys, I'm mining. So the paladin has Sulphurous Hammer, Thunder Fury, and Ashbringer. The hunter has Thunder Fury and Rockdalar. The rogue has Thunder Fury and Umberthil, which is the dagger, and so on and so forth. Like each class has something. Like the priest had... Oh, maybe I should pay attention here a little bit. The priest has ATH and Benediction / Anathema, that sort of thing. The mage has ATH, Warlock has ATH. Shaman has 3 legendaries actually. He has Sulphurous, He has ATH, Sulfuras ATH, and Dragon Spine, which is the tanking one for the Shaman. The Shaman tank, he's doing his own thing. That's fine. Oh, lots of drops. Nice, sexy drops. This dagger is kind of questionable, but I'll roll on it because it's probably better than what I have. I will take the tanking stuff as well. Brutality Blade, absolutely, that's like BIS. And all this other stuff is kind of... well, I'll take the shield because this is also BIS. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not fighting these guys. Okay. So the Shaman has legendaries for all the roles. Well, not for the healing, I guess. But I'm not really giving healers legendaries, except for the Priest, I suppose, because the Priest already had Benediction for the range DPS, which I built him on the Holy. He has Anathema for the range DPS Shadow. So there was nothing else to... nobody else to give a legendary to, because these guys already had some, so it only left the healer to get some. So yeah, kind of I had to, basically. So I just gave him like a little aura buffy thing, nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary, let's say. So that leaves the druid, and the druid has a legendary for healer, which is the typical one, and I didn't change that one for him, at least. I did change the ATH for the druid tank, and he gets some very nice stuff. The druid kitty also gets very nice stuff from... also from ATH. You can use the ATH, or you can use the Umberthil, which is very, very nice for cats. Very high damage there. And then you also have the Eldendrasil for the Boomkin, which kind of transforms the class altogether, makes it very different to play. Let's say you have to combo up some stuff and you have to pay attention to some stuff. Like, it's actually probably fun to play, or so I've been told, because yeah, I didn't get a chance to test it out, but Wanda is talking to the bots and making them say jokes and stuff, which is kind of funny. I do like some levity in the raid, and just in general. Life is better with jokes, guys. I should not get too close to these dudes because they do a lot of AoE damage, and since I'm squishy as I am, and definitely staying behind this flame guard guy, as you can see, he can get pretty nasty. Oof, oof, oof. Careful with that. Oh, it was very close to trigger the boss here, but we got out of it just fine. I should think about the fact or whether or not I want to build as dual wield. I do enjoy the two-handed gameplay. I enjoy it because we'll be doing a lot of dungeons to farm money. And in the dungeons, we will be, needing a lot of AoE. So we're going to be using the thingy-majingly. Sweeping strikes. Oh, definitely don't want to stand there. You see, the bots are programmed to walk away when they have the living bomb, and they go into that cavern over there. Just make sure nobody's standing around and stuffs. Oh, right. More caster stuff. That's okay. Hey, attack power, but actually, I don't know if it's better or not, to be honest. I guess I'll just greed on it, because I'm not sure. Yeah, wow, so much caster stuff, bros. Many caster stuffs, much wow. Hey, this ring has a lot of resistances. Maybe I'll just need on that because we might need resistances for this and that and the other thing. And I don't think I have... I've been storing a lot of resistance gear here and there whenever I pick it up. But I don't think I have that much of it. Hey, I want that. Oh, I should be careful here because this guy hurts a lot. But I think we'll be fine. Maybe these healers will get to me. Yes, good job. Good job, healers. Otherwise, you would have been fired. More caster stuff. I am making a little bit of money from just pure gold drops, which is nice. I suppose some of this other stuff I can... Well, it kind of depends. I have to break apart some epics here and there just so I can make disenchanting materials. But we'll have to see how many. And some of the other ones I can sell. But already the gear is very good that I'm getting, so I appreciate that. Let's hold back a little bit here. Don't really need to stress too much about it. Because the worst thing I could do is just die and kind of waste more time waiting for revives and stuffs. And my damage is kind of the same as the tank, so... Which is not bad. It's okay. Are we fighting this Core Hound? Yes, no, I don't know. I don't know if we're fighting the Core Hound, but the Core Hound is definitely fighting us. Somehow that Warlock managed to survive with 100 HP, good for him. Great part about being a warrior, I don't have to eat, man. The healing is done for me. So, good times indeed. I already have the Braces of Might, so I don't know why I got overly excited about it, I guess. I need to get the skinning enchant and some dagger thingy. Ooh, this'll get dicey in a... Oh, yeah. Definitely don't mind where you stand with this Surger here, because he might kick you into that lava, and then you have to swim out of it, which is not the most pleasant thing. And also these lava spawns need to go down very fast. And then the Surger. And then don't stand in front of the Core Hound, because you'll get roasted. Pun intended. Hey, more iron things. I should definitely look at those. Here you can just DPS on the boss and do some cleaving and things if you wanna. Many AoEs, much wow. Nice. Oh, hey guys, I just got an wow. Hold on. Oh, whoa. Wait, someone's also mining the things. Oh well, there's mining competition here. The hunter stuff I don't need. That ring is good, so I'll take it for off chance tanking sort of thing. This shadow strike, I'm not 100% sure about. I want to get this iron before someone else snatches it. There you go. I got this halberd from ZG and it's surprisingly very good. I guess I'll pick that up just in case. And the warrior stuff. And that one is for priest. I'll just skip a dip. Yeah. Okay then. Steals 100 to 180 life from target enemy. Okay. I'm not sure. I think the ZG one may be better. And it definitely swings slower, which is typically a good thing. When you have multiple extra attacks, it's good to have slower weapons. Because those extra attacks, yeah, they benefit more because of that. I am also collecting the tank gear, if for no other reason because it looks sexy, but yeah, I could say keep a tanking set in my bag and then swap to it when I hire companions, like a legacy companion who inherits all your gear and things like that. And basically I could have a tier 1 geared warrior tank, and already I'm picking up some very good stuff. Like I have the shield, I have brutality blade, which I guess is not maybe the best weapon for a tank warrior, but this dagger is on the other hand, just because it swings very fast. And when you're a warrior, well, it kind of depends. The idea there is that when you're a warrior tank, what's really good is to dump a lot of rage very fast. So you do that better with a fast weapon. But that's only a concern when you're raiding. When you're doing a dungeon, you don't really generate that much rage. So I think Brutality Blade is actually better just because it's a stronger weapon. And it goes into the main hand and you can get some good stuff with, I don't know, heroic strikes and whatever nuts. So that's a thing. Okay, so more tanky stuff, that's great. More mines, that's also good. This staff is for casters. Paladin, Warlock, Mage, and a breastplate of might, everybody. Awesome. Great. Hey, look at that. I already have maybe like 3 or 4 pieces already. Nice. This part is usually a little bit difficult, so we'll see what we do here. But yeah, we do get quite a little bit of loot. Nobody really wants tank gear, so there's virtually very little competition for this one. We don't have a rogue in the group. That's interesting. Okay. Because I was gonna ask a rogue to open this log box for me. It's good to bring a rogue in the group just because they do improve the exposed armor, which increases physical damage taken more than thunder armor. And depending on the boss you fight, if you have all the other armor reduction options, like say Fairy Fire and the Warlock's Recklessness, and you also do exposed armor if the boss is a caster type, like say, I don't know, some of these dudes that we fought, like Gehennas, I suppose, or Lucifron, I guess they are caster types, then you can strip entirely all of their armor. I'm just trying to figure out what to do here because I don't want to attack something that I shouldn't. Yeah, I guess we're attacking this elite, so let's try to help with him. I'm not sure which one's the next one. Is this one. So let's try to attack him. And next one is this one. Make sure you don't stand in the puddle here if you can avoid it. Okay, and then we are killing the healers. And just wait for the next healer to get... Yeah, I accidentally clicked on the wrong one and I procced them, so... You gotta be careful not to break their CC. Nice. Super easy, bruvs. Barely an inconvenience. Let's see what the chest says. The chest says caster stuff. And some fire resistance. I'll take that fire resistance cloak. Oh, and a mace. Oh, very nice. I will take that. Thank you very much. And the rest I don't really care about. I guess everybody else can... take whatever else they want. I don't think anybody else needs this mace. It's usually not contested in any way, shape, or form, so... One that can pick up the rest of the stuff for monies. It's okay. Again, I'll do my inventory later. It's kind of a funny mace. It's more like a paladin type of deal. It's hard to say because it doesn't really have any other bonuses than the pure damage itself. And it's also faster swung. So I think the halberd may still be better in this case, just because it also has this extra decapitate thing, which does 3% of my damage. So that could be better. I think I'll stick with the halberd, man. Just, you know, because first of all, you get the talent. I forgot to switch my talents. I'll have to switch my talents. But you get the talent for extra critical chance, which is good. And with the mace, you get stun, which is a PvP thing. You don't really care about that. And the decapitate does actually provide some real tangible benefits. So you can definitely see that happening. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping a hold of this fireproof cloak, but I should probably get Onyxia cloak if I need fire resistance. Well, I guess it depends. I don't know. This is still good, so I'm keeping a hold of resistance gear whenever I can. Because we might be doing some Blackwing Lair, and you absolutely do need resistance there. Not so much in Molten Core, unless you do it on Heroic. Because on Heroic, they deal 50% or so more damage. And that fire damage really does ramp up a little bit. So it's a little bit useful to have it. Well, it's actually a lot more than a little bit, so... Yeps. Oh, we're going ahead. I guess I didn't pay attention. You can lava jump here and you can get up over here. There's one Surger type that we should definitely see to. Very nice. Ooh, a Ragnar boss. What? Who you're calling an insect? Wow. This guy got wrecked, bruvs. One shot, one kill. Die, insects. AoE knockback soon, potentially. Yeah, just better not mess with that. Respect the mechanics, bruvs. Well, that was nice and easy. Whoa, I have sulfurous. Whoa, there's my tokens right there. I'll pick those up. Thank you very much. Oh, Spinal Reaper. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Please and thank you. Thanks. More fire resistance. On some agility stuff. I am not sure about that one though. That I don't know. I think the one I have is better probably. Hey, that's kind of a nice one for just oh, Crown of Destruction. Yeah, I'll pick that up. Another dagger. Sure. Choker. Don't need the choker. I'm gonna pass on the legendary stuff. I don't know. Wow. Yes. Well, it's really the tokens that I came here for. So you see you need 6 of them to turn into whatever you need to upgrade into the essence that is required for tier 2R. I did get an inventory full of loot and upgrades, especially Spinal Reaper. Yes, 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 yes. Very, very sexy. I approve. Wow. Very cool, man. Nice slow weapon. Lots of alpha damage. Alright, I'll go to Iron Forge and just quickly do some inventory management. And then we'll see if maybe we do a ZG afterwards. No, okay. So I did my inventory management. We did make, yeah, like 100 something gold, which is very nice. And we are not doing ZG anymore because Wanda has to do things. But actually, let me do a relog here. Because I negotiated for some Molten Core tokens. I talked to Dooney and he was selling them for... he was selling each token for 80 gold, but one I was selling them for 200, well, 50 gold each. And that makes it a nice 200 number. And that's very nice. That definitely... yeah, that definitely saved me a couple of weeks of more Molten Cores, but I'm still going to run more Molten Cores because getting some of these tokens for my other characters is still a good idea. But, yeah. Alright, so I got my tokens that I picked up from the raid itself, which was 2 of them. And together with these other 4 that I bought from Wanda for 200 gold, if we click on them now, you turn them into an essence. And now you see that we got the essence of Molten Core. And this one is needed for the Fire and Brimstone quest, which is a tier 2R quest. So if you come to any of the companion representatives at the inn, you can Fire and Brimstone over here. And yeah, you get your tier 2R license. And you should definitely pick up the next one, which is in the shadow of the mountain, and it requires you to go kill Nefarian, and the same process there. You need 6 of those tokens that you will turn into one of those essences. So now if, just for demonstration purposes, even though we'll be using this later, but if you go and hire one of these, well, let's just say a warrior, and this warrior should be coming with a tier 1 set. As you can see, he's full on might gear, and he has exactly, well, he has the Quell Serrar. We picked the Brutality Blade, which is a DPS weapon, and this Quell Serrar, you need to do some stuff to obtain it. It's a little bit intricate, but he did pick up, well, he's wearing many of the things that, yeah, yeah, many of these that I picked up myself. Well, maybe not everything. I mean, this banner of Akira is very nice. But anyway, so he's using the might gear and everything. That's all good. And except Tooth Pendant. I should definitely go and do one of those. So, yeah, there you go. This is tier 2R companions. Remember, tier 1R, they were using pre-raid BIS, which is a lot of blue gear. So, in tier 2R, they're using gear from the raid you've just beat, basically. So from Molten Core. And all the other guys will be having gear from there as well. So that's it. I'll be looking into doing some more dungeons and things. Maybe I can see if I can buy some more tokens from other people for Blackwing Lair. We definitely have to run some of Blackwing Lair. And there's no reason to keep these licenses in your bags if you don't want to, at least not the lower versions. Because you saw when I hired a companion, it just gave me the highest, well, the companion with the highest license that I have. So in this case, it was a tier 2R, that sort of thing. So you can store this in your bank for giggles, I suppose. If you lose it, you can buy one from Stormwind. There's a guy in the Stormwind Keep. You need to pay like 10 gold or something to get your license back, something like that. And when you hire using the companion representative, going through the hiring menu, you can select which license you use. When you just hire, like using the add-on or some zadd command, then it's going to just use the highest license that you have. So that is worth mentioning. Well, that was it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see what we do next time. Maybe we'll do some dungeons, or maybe we'll do some more raids, depending on what sort of time that I have. But maybe we'll do a dungeon just to give the tier 2R companions a go and see how they behave. Alright guys, see you in the next one.